You are tuned into Kids.
In the pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids in the Pit podcast. Today I'm being joined by Kyle, Phil, Matt, and Brian. No, and Mike from When Hell Ascends Tonight. Thanks so much for joining me.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for having us.
So, what do each of you do in the band?
I play guitar and I do backup vocals.
What's your name?
I'm Kyle.
I'm Mike, and I run sound primarily, and also play guitar sometimes.
I'm Matt, and I play drums.
I'm Brian, play bass.
I'm Phil, and I play vocals. I felt left out.
Play vocals.
My band Farm Machinery, I think, was supposed to play with you guys at some point, but it didn't happen. Maybe, I don't even know.
Which one is that?
My band Farm Machinery, it's like death metal.
Farm Machinery?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
Yeah, I think I've heard the name.
Yeah, you'll have to get on a show pretty soon with us then. We got a lot coming up, so.
Yeah, I feel like it was gonna be at like the Easton what's that skate shop?
Oh, Five and Dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We have another one
Did,
coming up, right?
Yeah, we're actually gearing up. We anytime we do a Five and Dime show, we always plan it with our friends in Meat Hook Massacre.
Yeah.
I actually know the drummer personally. Me and him grew up together, kind of, and
That's cool.
we've always like kind of jammed out and always traded instruments back and forth over the years.
That's such a fun show.
But yeah, so like we actually have a show that we're going to be announcing very soon. It's going to be another free show. We're going to be headlining. It's going to be another headlining show for us, and we're gonna have Meat Hook right before us as well.
At the skate shop. Right?
At the skate shop again, September 19th. We haven't put the flyer yet together. I know Sam is actually working on that, but yeah, Five and Dime shows are 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Yeah, we would love to play there. We've played with Meat Hook like 2 or 3 times, I think.
Sick. Yeah, those guys are awesome.
They're good
Recently
guys.
did a free show with them in where I'm from, Middletown, and there aren't really shows in like Middletown, Delaware. So I booked one at like a brewery and it was free and so many people came out.
Hell yeah.
And
Free's the way to do it, like DIY.
yeah. And we're gonna do a split 7-inch with them. And we're gonna both do 2 songs and I'll do guest vocals on one of their songs and they'll do Evan's he's gonna do guest vocals on one of the Farm Machinery songs. It's called Shotgun Vasectomy is the song that he's doing guest vocals.
Of course it is.
Yeah. And then I think the one I'm doing with them, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I think it's going to be called 90 Mile Per Hour U-Turn. So,
Dang, that'd be cool.
yeah.
We love interesting song names.
Yeah. I'm going to.
We got one coming out. Well, we don't know when it's going to come out, but yeah, we have one ridiculous song title in the works, and that's Dr. Octagonopus.
It's a working title.
Working title.
No, that's the official title.
I don't even know who that is. So
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, for anybody that wants to know where we got the name from, there's this old school, for me and Phil, it's old school for us, brain rot YouTube era from like 2007, 2008.
It was called YouTube Poop back then.
Yeah. There was like these set of videos called the Laser Collection, and like there was like a whole cartoon bit where they made fun of Doc Ock and Spider-Man, and yeah, there's like there's a whole thing about Dr. Octagonopus character on that.
Wait, I think I've seen YouTube poop before.
Hell yeah.
Like when I was like 5 years old, which is, I've been rotting my brain for 10 years now.
Sick.
Yeah.
Same.
YouTube poop is the best.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it. Like that brought me back. I haven't like even thought of YouTube poop in so long.
There's a lot of King of the Hill YouTube poop. That's pretty.
Wasn't
good.
it? Wasn't it like YouTube videos, but they would like splice it up so just like it becomes really, really dumb.
They
Yeah.
would cut it up so characters would say things that they wouldn't normally say, and it would be like stretched out and all distorted.
Yeah.
But yeah, that somehow inspired a song. Who knows? There's no lyrics yet, so working title.
I thought there was lyrics.
No, there's
There
lyrics.
is.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think based around that. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not in the slightest. No. So Doc, we came up with the name Doc Ock because we needed a name to name the song before I put a name to it. So I think one of us just said Dr. Octagonopus, and we just kept it as the working title. And I asked Matt, I'm like, yo, can we just make the song this? And he was down. So therefore, we were all down.
We always have working titles in the practice space because we have to refer to it as something while it's being developed.
Yeah.
Or it has an official name.
And it's usually absurd.
Yeah. It never makes any sense. At least to anyone else.
Nah.
Let him ask another question.
Yep. All right. So the acronym for your band is what? Did you do that on purpose?
That's actually a good question.
So it was not done on purpose. Or it was. So oh my god, during the beginnings of the band,
He's the only original member left of this band, just saying.
yeah. We couldn't think of a band name, so somebody said something ridiculous, and one of the other band members goes, "What?" And we just kind of were like, "What do you mean, what?" And he's like, "What did he say?" And he kept saying, "What?" And he's like, "Fuck it, we'll just name the band What." And I'm like, we got to come up with an acronym, like what it means. It's got to mean something. So that's when we came up with What in Hell Sense Tonight.
Started at what and worked their way backwards.
And how many decades ago was that, old man?
It wasn't that long ago.
Say
8 years.
8 years.
I've been in the band second longest, and it's only been 3 years. So
It's now 2 years for me.
Yeah, I've been the only one really kind of dedicating to the vision from the beginning. Some people left on their own accord. Some people got booted. It's just some people didn't have the drive, and you just got to move on and find the right fit for what you're doing.
And me and Phil actually known like when Hell Ascends Tonight as a band since like they started, because I was personally friends with the original well, everybody knows him as the OG vocalist, even though he was the second vocalist, Nick Teschner. He was in a different band years ago, and that's how I met him. And then that's when I found out that When Hell Ascends got started. And then when I got the call 2 years ago to audition, and here I am, still here 2 years later, and now we got Phil, and Phil is the most recent addition to the band.
No, Brian.
No.
Brian is? I thought it was. Oh, that's right. That's right.
My God.
That's right, because we fished him out of a pool, the
Yeah.
hot tub.
And then I
Never made
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
true story, I found them on Craigslist. So.
Yeah.
Mike, we found on Reddit.
Brian and I were looking for totally different things. We're not looking for bands. We just stumbled on it.
Yeah. No, I can't say it on podcast. Never mind.
Damn.
What other questions you got, bud?
I got the next one is what genre do you consider When Hell Ascends Tonight?
It's like, then again, it's like all over the place.
Yeah.
It's in the main vein of deathcore, but we have slam elements, hardcore elements, gen elements, symphonic elements.
A tiny smidge of metalcore.
Yeah, we
Every
have some
now
metalcore elements too. We kind of, I think, the whole course of the band, we've kind of had a little bit of everything in what we do.
I think if we were on like a Spotify playlist, it would be like a deathcore playlist.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Whenever I try to bring a metalcore riff to practice, everyone makes fun. So not metalcore.
So I like to say that Farm Machinery is brutal death metal. We definitely have slam elements because it's like I think it's like kind of slam instrumentals, um, with like death metal vocals over it.
Sick.
That's how it is nowadays, though. I feel like you can't be just a straight death metal band anymore. Like there's so many different hybrids of that, and slam is really just like bleeding into everything. It seems, which is not a bad thing, right?
Yeah, we love slam.
Yeah, we enjoy it. You know, it's another element that you can work with in the heavy genres. So, but yeah, it's like a death slam, right? I think that definitely fits, and it's good.
Hardcore and slams mixing a lot.
Hardcore
Yeah,
slam is
yeah.
mixing a lot.
Hardcore
too.
slam is really going in.
But definitely, yeah, death metal with slam is a good mix there for sure. Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a blue collar death metal is that's our. We have 2 EPs out. One sounds like shit, but blue collar
EPs are supposed to sound like shit.
that's like I don't know if I would call it a demo, but it sounds like a demo. That's our getting ran over by a tractor being driven by a cow EP.
Hell yeah, love it.
I recorded everything in my basement, so I didn't really mix and master it at all. So if you go on Spotify, it's like really quiet compared to everything else. And the levels are just like so cooked.
Mhm.
But blue collar death metal is real like recording. It's got 4 tracks. We got guest vocals from Devin from Sanguisugabog.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Um, I still don't even like I can't fathom that I have guest vocals from him on a song. Like wild.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
pretty
that's
crazy.
absolutely wild. Like Sans Swizgibog they're on a whole different level. Oh man, I love
Sanguishibog.
them.
Can you say their name? Can you say their name again?
Huh?
Can you say their name again, please?
If you weren't gonna ask him, I was gonna ask him.
I thought it was Sans Swizgibog.
Name 3 songs, Kyle.
I just know it's just dun dun ding dun dun dun. It's most of that shit. So it sounds heavy to me. I listen to it.
Sanguisugabog.
Sanguisugabog.
There you go.
Okay.
A lot of people say Sanguisugabog. It's not like a sh sound. It's a
I've heard of people say it that way.
Sanguisugabog.
Sand Squeezer Bog.
Sans Squidward Bob.
Sandy Squidward Bob.
Yeah, my first thought was SpongeBob too, to be honest.
Sango SpongeBob. All right, what year did your band start?
2018. Yeah, it was 2018. I just got the like.
No, 2017 because you guys were on a show because I wasn't until
Oh,
the
no.
12th time and you guys
You're right.
played right to go to Metal Fest.
No, that was 2018. We started.
Was that 2018?
We started the end of 2017, like literally
Okay.
December 2017.
It's at least
Not quite. It's 8 and change. Get fucked. He was counting his fingers. It's making fun of him. I'm not surprised he was counting his fingers. So, yeah, between 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Where do you guys live and did you all grow up there?
So we're based in Hellertown, which is outside of Bethlehem, like the Lehigh Valley area of Pennsylvania. So eastern PA. I grew up probably 20 minutes from here. Just kind of stayed local. Phil.
Grew up in Bangor, Pennsylvania, and still live there.
I live in the Poconos now, but I grew up in New Jersey, so I was in like big into like the New Jersey hardcore scene all through high school and early 20s, and then moved out to PA probably like 10 years ago now. So that explains the smell.
I've been living in I live a town over from Phil, which is a little town called Mount Bethel. It's more rural than Bangor. But I just like Brian, I'm originally from Jersey, North Jersey. and I came to Pennsylvania around 2007 ish. And yeah, but yeah, I mainly been a PA boy, but yeah, not from the Lehigh Valley area.
I'm from Portland, Oregon. I moved here to join the band. The
Damn.
metal scene just wasn't cutting it there.
Full of shit, dude.
He's on the run, actually.
I've lived here like 13, 14 years, but I'm originally born and raised Portland, Oregon. And the metal scene there was sick. Couldn't cut it in there.
Yeah, I really want to. I mean, we're playing Portland, Maine, but I'd like to try to get out to the West Coast at some point. This later this month, we're doing a little 3-day weekend tour in New England. We're playing New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get our mini bus on the road, we're going to be doing that kind of stuff too. Hopefully, should be by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Remember where you park your car.
Is that your first like tour you guys are doing?
For that band, yeah, but for my thrash metal band, I've been doing it since like 2024, and we actually just got back like an hour ago from a tour.
Yeah.
Damn.
We left
weekend,
yeah. We left on Friday, July 3rd. And then we played Urbana, Illinois on July 4th. So we just drove 13 hours there. And
Wow.
then we had an off day, and we have family in Illinois, so we hung out with them. Then the day after that, we played in
Last
Louisville.
night.
Yeah, last night. I'm losing track of everything. And then from there, we had
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, did I not say that?
You said Louisville.
I can't be too many Louisvilles.
And then you stayed up all night.
Yeah, we took a 3-hour drive to the hotel, so we got there like 1 a.m. And me and my guitarist, like, breakfast started at 6:30, and the gym was open all day, so we walked like 8 miles from 1 a.m. to 6:30 a.m.
On the treadmill.
on the treadmill.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Did you go on tour with anybody else, or it was just you guys, like,
Our band.
and then you just like picked up shows along the way?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to try to do more than 2, but we the show in Urbana, Illinois was at a fest. It was called Audio Feed Festival.
Sweet.
And we were only able to get that one other show. Usually we do like 3 days for a weekender, but we only got 2 this time.
Yeah, we haven't really even got out of PA yet.
No, we've done Jersey. Well, you haven't. Jersey, New York, Delaware, PA. That's pretty much it.
Since I've been in the band the last year, we've just been pretty much Eastern PA.
Yeah. Well, we're spreading around down here. For a while, we were just doing Allentown, Easton, and then we would jump to New York, to New Jersey, Flemington area. We went to Brooklyn, played 2 spots in Delaware, I want to say. But
Delaware?
What's that?
Are you playing Delaware? That's where I live.
Fuck, what the hell is Bar 13?
Bar 13 in.
We can't play there because it's 21 plus.
Yeah. That place is crazy though.
And then the other place.
Sports bar.
The other place I think is it's closed now. I heard. Was it like I called Iconic or something? It was a sports bar, I want to say.
Okay, not halftime, right?
No, not halftime. No, I got asked if we did halftime before. I thought that's what the name of it was, but it actually wasn't.
Yeah. It kind of sucks. We can't play halftime or Bar 13 because it's 21 plus, and it's like Delaware is so strict with being 21 for bars.
They won't even want you in to play like as the band if you're under 21.
That's all a lot of places are.
Really?
Yeah.
In Portland, I played a show or 2 before I was 21, and they had to like rope off a section just for me. And there was one time they had like a 20. It was normally an all ages venue, but they had a 21 and over night, and there was one kid who was like 19 playing guitar with his wireless out on the sidewalk.
Wow, that's strict.
Yeah, not surprised though.
If we got Aaron to play drums, we could just me and Janelle could just do that.
Yeah, I mean that sucks though because a lot of venues are 21 plus. You know,
Yeah.
anywhere like that's like a bar.
COVID really killed the scene in a way. There used to be a lot more all ages places.
There was
But-
also kind of a revival like after COVID, like so many bands started.
Yeah.
And then like there's a good amount of cool spots here. Like there's Spaceboy Clothing in Wilmington, Squeezebox Records in Newark. There's a Newark Bike Project and Rainbow Records. And there's a couple spots down by the beach, like record stores, and then there's a couple cool spots.
We need to bring back the VFW shows.
Yeah.
I played one of those not too long ago. It's
Yeah.
a little rough.
They don't always have the best turnout at VFW halls.
That used to be like the way to do it, man.
Well, that was when the hardcore scene was all in VFW halls.
Yeah,
Because everybody was straight edge.
true.
The Sokals right by my house.
Yeah.
That was like major for hardcore shows in the area.
We played a show or two there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think before your time.
Yeah, well before.
Yeah.
I'd have been able to walk to the venue.
Our show, Louisville last night they have Metal Mondays, and they did the first like all ages one ever last night for us, so that was cool of them to do.
Nice.
They changed the rules for you guys.
Yeah. So I don't know,
normally 21 ever.
but there were a ton of people there, and like people were going off. It was awesome. It said in the like room, there's like a big sign that says capacity can't exceed 85 people, and it very well might have. I don't know. It was
That's a tiny little place.
it was packed wall to wall.
Still a lot of bands play.
It was two bands.
Oh yeah.
It was us, and there was this insane band called Brain Seed. They're thrash, like us. So it was wild.
Did they have 81 members?
Yeah.
Five.
What?
I get his reference.
There were-
No, because a lot of times when you play small shows, especially like not close to you,
yeah.
It's just the biggest
there's a lot of times you play to like other bands, because depending on
There was only two bands. So.
No one else shows up.
Yeah.
There was one band, and the other band had 81 members.
Yeah, we've had a lot of shows. Like I think what also helped a lot is it was a free show, and then people bought a ton of merch. So I think we did like 250 merch or something.
that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
no, that's a good turnout.
Like sometimes a show has to be all ages to bring the crowd, and then if they make it a free show, venue will make a lot more selling food or drinks or something like that.
Yeah.
Food and booze.
Like the cover charge and the age restriction cuts a lot of people off from hearing music. And it's a lot of the time it really helps to make it all ages and kill the cover charge.
Yeah, there's times where we've played shows where it's like 4 local bands and like they're trying to charge like $20-$25 and I'm like, what are you doing? Like they're like, oh, but we can pay out the bands. I'm like, you can't pay out the band shit if nobody shows because it's $20 a head or $25 a head. Like to me, charge $10 a head. You get a lot more people in the door. You know what I mean? I'll take $1 cut off every head if you have way more heads in there.
I'd much rather people show up than
Exactly.
get paid.
And then you get a chance, like you said with your show, more people packed in the building. You have a lot more higher opportunity for merch. So
Yeah.
I'd take that any day.
They
Than a
still
higher, yeah, I'd take that any day over a higher cover charge. Trying to pay us out, and then we ideally don't get paid as much, and neither does the venue then.
I'd rather. I mean, if we played in front of 100 people and didn't make $1, or 1,000 people and didn't make $1, I'd be totally okay with that. I'd rather just get the music out there. You do this for the love of the music. Nobody's gonna get rich off of it anyway. So
Yeah.
I'd rather play to 1,000 people for free than make a couple $100 to play to like, a small handful of people.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely way more fun to just have fun with it,
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. So, what was the first punk, metal, or hardcore show you went to, and how old were you?
First metal show I ever went to, and yeah, it was actually quite an interesting one. I was 14 years old. I got asked if I wanted to go to the Sherman Theater in Stroudsburg to see Hailstorm open up for Bullet for My Valentine when Bullet for My Valentine was doing the Temper tour
That was a phenomenal
in
show.
2013. Yep,
Yep.
I remember that. That was at Sherman Theater.
Yes, it was.
And yeah, Bullet for My Valentine and Avenged Sevenfold were like my top two favorite middle school metal bands that I listened to the most. So seeing them as my first show was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, my little brother's 12 and he loves Avenged Sevenfold.
Older Avenged Sevenfold just
Yeah.
it's way different.
I think he likes a lot of the like newer stuff. He likes old stuff too, but I can't get behind their like newest record at all, like the experimental one. I like their old stuff.
The the newest
We're doing an interview. Come here.
the
Come here. And say hi. Go ahead.
I lost track of thought.
My first show, I saw Demon Borgir and Unearthed, which is a really weird lineup for a tour.
That's this is a good segue. Chaos is opening for Unearth in what's the town?
Manalapan.
Manalapan, New Jersey at Locals Bar and Grill on the night.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's gonna be sick.
Yeah. Unearth is awesome.
Insane
Right.
show.
I've been watching Unearth for probably close to 20 years at this point.
What was your first show, old man?
Of my first metal-ish show. Oh shit. I'm really gonna age myself. It was
Black Sabbath.
no, it was Mudvayne during the Beginning of All Things to End album release tour. And it was at this place called Crop Rock in Allentown, which like used to host shows all the time. You literally could go to metal shows there 2 to 3 times a week. Like you could see Static X one night, Mudvayne another night, and Hatebreed another night.
I think I was in
Yeah, like it was
rock rock.
it was great. Like they always had all the banger shows in the area. They would host like All Stars tour, maybe Summer Slaughter when they were coming around. Summer Slaughter tour they were hosting.
It was tiny in there.
It was tiny in there, but man, they would stuff you in and just slam the door shut, and you'd just be
Yeah.
like a can of sardines in there.
I saw Whitechapel there. That was a hell of a show.
I saw Faceless there, like right before they shut it down and tore it
I
down.
never got to experience Croc.
Oh, you're missing out.
I know.
My mom wants to know if you saw Kitty and Walls of Jericho there around 2007
I probably did.
because she was selling merch for Walls of Jericho on that tour.
Get out. I've seen Kitty there a handful of times. Easy.
Might have been there.
Well, if it was in 2007, she was there.
2006, something like that.
2006, 2007, something like that.
I probably was there, most likely. That's where like I lived 15 minutes from there at that time, so I was there all the time. You know, I would go, Hatebreed shows. I seen Kitty at least 4 or 5 times, easily.
Probably, yeah.
I would say so. Like my first shows, like I started by going to like local shows, like in Jersey, like at VFW halls, like I was talking about, in Elks lodges and stuff. A lot of like early deathcore bands. I saw like I remember seeing like For Today and stuff like in their prime and everything. But like my first like mainstream shows was like Bamboozle and Warped Tour, and I think Warped Tour in like 2008 was like my first like big show I went to. There's this thing called like Rev Gen that used to be out in Jersey, and it was all like the Christian death metal bands and stuff. But like, yeah, like Warped Tour and stuff. It's kind of where I got my start with like bigger bands. But I did a lot. I used to just mostly go to like local shows. What about you?
My first show was also at the Sherman Theater, 2011, and was November. It was Lamb of God, Hatebreed, Psyosis, and In Flames.
Oh,
Nice.
oh
That's
man,
a hell of a
what a
show.
lineup!
That was
Oh,
a hell of a show.
oh man, In Flames with Lamb of
It was if it was November 2011, I was being born.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2011.
I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, it's possible that was like when I was born because if it was
I was 27.
Jesus Christ. You old
I was in
fuck.
college that year.
I was.
Go ahead.
Anyway, next question. Now that we've established we're all old,
where's your favorite place you've ever played a show?
Ooh.
Fuck. Depends on the show. I played at the Reverb in Reading. Fuck, what was that? The Eternal Nightmare Festival. None of you guys were in the fucking
Oh, with
band.
Kelsey Grin?
Yeah. Chelsea Grin, Eternal Nightmare Festival.
I'm sure that was a good show.
It was like fucking 9-10 hours of music. They basically they would divert the guy who ran Reading booking at that time at Reverb, Mark Cole. He would be in contact with a lot of touring bands and their touring managers, and he knew a lot of them. And he would find when these tours were like crossing the area
Go and mix them.
and book a date and get all these tours basically together for like one big show.
Damn.
So we had, I think it was Every Time I Die was on that. Chelsea Grin during Eternal Nightmare tour. There was Kublai Khan was on that. Full Blown Chaos. I think Currents
Ooh,
was on it.
love Current.
What's that band from Florida?
Traders?
No, not Traders. The other one. The band I said it.
Body Snatcher?
Body Snatcher. That was it.
Yeah, Body Snatcher.
For the Fallen Dreams, I think was on that one too. Like it was wild. It was like all these little mini tours of like 3-4 bands that just like all collided at the same spot in one show, and we ended up getting like the main support on that. There was like 7 or 8 locals, and we ended up getting main support and got to play main stage, and it was just fucking wild. The only thing I regret about that show is half of our set was during the tail end of Kublai Khan's set. So we didn't even get to like catch Kublai Khan at all because we were sound checking and shit.
Yeah,
We did it last summer too with Oceano.
Yeah, I declare war.
Yeah, it was a good show.
That show was meant a lot to me just because like I've been waiting since middle school or high school to see I Declare War, and yeah, I got to watch. I specifically, like, out of all of us, I was like right behind the curtain watching I Declare War sound check because they were one of my top 3 favorite deathcore bands of all time. And and I even got to talk to a lot of the guys in that band, and especially their drummer Garen. Garen's a really nice dude. But when it comes to like favorite venues and stuff, I remember back in the day for me when I first got into the scene, it was my 2 favorite venues were between One Center Square, that used to be a spot in Easton, PA, no longer is, thanks to COVID, and also Reverb, because Reverb before COVID was a wild place. Like how Matt explained it with Mark Cole, he would take 2 tours and bring them on. He did that a lot with like
3 times a year he did it.
Yeah, if not more, because like the biggest one that he would really do that with, and he would do that with more than just one tour. He would I remember one year he had 3 tours from 3 separate tours, just mashed into one, and he would those were the biggest ones, and those ones were specifically called Coal Fest, and
I remember my very first show ever in a band. I was in a different band at the time, but that band at the time I was in back in 2016 to 2018. We got to play Cold Fest 2016 and 17, and 2017 popped off. But right now, currently, two favorite spots are between. Man, it's crazy to say this because we only played there once, but Five and Dime Skate Shop is definitely my favorite spot to play because everybody loses their absolute mind. Like words cannot describe the energy that the people will give to the bands in such a very small area. The best way to describe it, it's a total war zone. And when you are playing a set and you almost get taken out by people spin kicking, I think that's safe to say that the show went really, really well.
Yeah,
that place is sick because like you play in a half pipe and everything.
A literal mini half pipe.
So that's so cool to play in a skate shop, like in a half pipe. Like I think that's sick. One of my favorites was actually like we recently played a show at a tattoo festival, and they also had like these guys that have you ever seen like they LARP like in suits of armor, like actually attack each other with like real axes and swords and stuff. They wear like full suits of armor. They had those guys there fighting, and when we went on, the suits of armor guys like got ready and like right as our first song like really hit, they rushed each other and like attacked each other with the axes and swords and stuff. I thought that was sick. It was like super cool to do that. There's a video of it somewhere.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
I think I like messaged the skate shop account and they like gave me the promoter's name or something. So I think he's gonna try to book us at some point.
If you can get on, maybe you can get on this next show with us. He'll reach out to you.
Yeah, because whenever we throw a show, is from what I was told. Anytime we want to set our own show up at Five and Dime, we get to obviously like pick the bands that we want on the show. Just like Me Hook, they can do the same thing. And that's because their guitar player Sam, he is best friends with the owner of Five and Dime Skate Shop. So there's really no promoter. It's more of like if you wanted to play a show with us, hit us up. Or if you wanted to set a show up with Me Hook, hit up Me Hook. Because Me Hook is mainly the golden ticket to get a show there. Yeah, the shows there are honestly amazing. It's very fun, and even though like just like we talked about earlier, the free shows are always going to pay out more to the bands just because merch. Because like, man, I don't even know how much we made in merch, but I know every band back in February when we played there, everybody made at least over $300 in merch.
Damn. Okay. I mean, yeah. If you want, you can ask them. We would love to hop on, but no pressure.
No, yeah, absolutely, and even if like we can't squeeze you in there, like 100%, we can always absolutely set up a whole other show and get you guys on 100%.
Thank you.
There's gonna be more. He wants to do it more often.
Yeah, no, we definitely want to do more shows with Five and Dime because like out of all the spots for us to play in our local area of Lehigh Valley, I would say Five and Dime is probably the best for us because I mean everybody comes to a free show and most of our fans are, I would say, are from the Easton Nazareth area more than anything.
Yep. Everybody answer that?
I don't even remember the original question.
Your favorite venue? You answered it.
Yeah.
Favorite venue we've played at?
Yeah. If you can keep it short and sweet.
Toss up between Five and Dime and the Sunbury show we played with the Mid-Elva Knights beating each other's asses. That was awesome. But the energy from the crowd at the Five and Dime show and then playing on the half pipe was friggin' sick.
Yeah.
Anywhere with good sound for me.
Yeah, same.
The guy that ran sound at the V Spot, 2 weeks ago.
He also does Union.
Shout out to
Vapors.
Todd Snee. You're a fucking legend.
Yeah,
Love you, Todd.
Todd is
Love you,
great
Todd.
no matter where he's working. We always sound awesome. So, like, if the sound is good, I'm happy.
Cool. All right. Wait, is everyone good?
Yeah.
All right. If you could tell your 14-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell them?
One day when you're 29, you're going to get invited to Bam Margera's house to ride BMX, and you are going to eat shit because that happened 2 weeks ago for me.
It's like 4.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago?
2 or 3.
2 3 weeks ago it happened. Yeah.
She's not worth it. Don't move to PA.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Let's give some dad advice.
Oh, you should have harassed your mother to get you a set of drums sooner.
Yeah, for me, like musically wise, yeah, like play more, practice more, spend more time, like at least an hour a day, like perfecting the craft and stuff.
What's stopping you now?
Fuck the guitar, just do vocals.
Yeah.
That's when I started to doing vocals. I was 14.
Nice. All right. Do any of you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
Nah, I think.
Plug shows.
We got some upcoming shows. July 17th, we're playing Sherman Showcase in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
Sick.
July 24th, we got a headliner show at the Dungeon under the Ritz. Meathook Massacre is also a part of that show.
Saturday, August 1st is Union City Vapors.
Yeah, Dixon City.
In Dixon City, which is right outside of Scranton.
Yep. And then August 21st, we're playing main stage at the Ritz Theater. And as of right now, we have September 19th for Five and Dime, which hasn't been announced yet, but soon will be.
Now it's out.
But
it's out.
That's out of the
I
brand.
mean, it's already kind of been teased through the comments section. But
And then we got
October 10th for Kutztown Carnage Festival.
Kutztown Carnage Festival, yeah.
Damn.
Probably more to come.
Yeah, which we need to have discussions about tonight.
Yeah, once we get off this, we're actually going to be discussing about more shows.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
We announce that stuff all the time. So
Cool. All right. Well, thanks to One Hell Sense tonight for joining me today, and thanks to all you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
See you, man.
Thank you.
Bye.